The National President of the Population Association of Nigeria, Professor Rhoda Mundi, says that the Nigerian government must implement the national population policy and invest in family planning for Nigeria to reverse the current insecurity, unemployment and dwindling economic fortunes in the country. Professor Rhoda Mundi said this during the 41st inaugural lecture of the University of Abuja, which was supported by the Development Research and Project Center under the Partnership for Advocacy in Child and Family Health at Scale.
Professor Modi, in a lecture which focused on the paradox of population growth in national development, insists that Nigeria's growing population is in itself not a negative challenge but requires proper management. She however added that the effect of fertility and population has impact on the country's economic growth.
We have said the population of Nigeria grows at 2.4%. Now, if our economy is expanding by 2.4%, the health facilities are expanding by 2.4%, our education institutions are expanding by 2.4%. That expansion will not lead to progress because it simply accommodates additional individuals at the same level of service.
At the event supported by the Development Research and Project Center under the Partnership for Advocacy in Child and Family Health at Scale, Professor Modi urged President Bola Tinubu to provide adequate funding for family planning and to implement the national policy on population, a submission supported by Karim Abdurrahman, Technical Officer at the ROPC.
My call, like I said, is that he should consider the generation of data very, very key and vital for the development of any country. And so the funds, the necessary funds, should be released.
If you look at national development, it's quite stated what importance of family planning is. We also have the national family planning blueprint. All these policies are stating about the importance of family planning. And also, recently, Nigeria committed to Agenda 20 and family planning commitment 2030, where they promise to increase or allocate 1% of their national budget to family planning. But if you look at the trend of the family planning financing between 2015 and the last administration, you discover that the federal government has not made 1% allocation for the family planning. And also, if you look at the 2023 budget, you discover that only 20 million was allocated to family planning.
With the growth of our population,
Nigeria's population trajectory will hit over 400 million by 2050, and this is viewed as a disaster waiting to happen, but can be averted with the right political will to implement agreements and schemes on family planning coverage. Ogom Izedimbo, AIT News, Abuja.